YouTube! What's up, baby? It's your boy D back with a video, back with another banger, man. And today, it's probably one of the realest videos that I can ever make on this YouTube channel, man. And thanks for everybody for leaving a comment down below in my previous video when I told y'all, man. I'm still hyped, man. I had a big announcement telling y'all, man, I built my credit up to 743 of them things, of them points, man. And man, I'm still so proud of myself, and I definitely want to help y'all, man. So thanks for all the congratulations and like just the support and everything, man. I really appreciate that. And you know, this video right here, like, I'm glad that people want me to make this video, you know what I mean? Because there's real shit, real life shit out there other than goddamn shoes, okay? Like, this is the realest thing. Like, this can literally change your life. This can put your life from here to up here, man, because once you establish your credit, and I'm telling you, credit is very, very important, especially when you get older, when you start making money, and when you want to make business moves, or you want to purchase a house, or you want to take out a business loan or a personal loan, or if you want to buy a car, if you want to invest in property, if you want to talk to these companies and stuff like that, they're gonna go based on your credit score, man. So unfortunately, you know, people judge you on your credit score when you know, dealing with businesses, and if you want to purchase large amounts of money and stuff like that, they gotta judge you from your from your credit score. And so I'm going to tell you exactly how how I built my credit from I started from like 500 or like low 400s, and I got my shit all the way up to 743 in a year and a half, which is crazy, right? So let me say let me say off the rip, I am not a credit card repairer. I'm not an expert. I'm not a counselor. I'm not a financial expert. I'm none of that. I'm just a regular Joe Schmo, just like anybody else. So this is not going to be like your typical, you know, pitch or nothing like that. I'm giving y'all my experience on what I did to build my credit. So if you're in the same position as I was, then this will definitely help you. So get a pen and paper and write down the shit that I say, all right? So the first step you need to do is download this application right here. It's called Credit Karma. Download that, because that will tell you exactly what is on your credit. That will tell you all the debt that you're in. That will tell you the number of credit, like, it's going to tell you everything, all right? So boom, as we see on my phone, let me put my thumb on that bit, all right? Like, literally download this application. Like, this will not affect your credit in no way. You can check your credit all day, every day. So as you see, your boy Damn D is, you know what I'm saying, in the 740s, you know what I'm saying? That's tough. Up at the top, it says credit, it says account, it says auto, housing, taxes. It does everything as far as, you know, financial things, all right? So what you want to do is click where it says account, okay? It says account right there. Click that, because this will tell you what is affecting your credit. Once you figure out what is on your balance, what is affecting your credit, this is the second step. You need to close it out, okay? But there's 3 ways that you can do it, okay? You can either dispute the charge, which means if you feel like this is not something that you paid for, or this is not correct, or if you feel like this is not accurate, you can dispute it. You can either pay it in full, or you can do a settlement, okay? But I'm gonna tell you what I did, okay? I'm sure there's better ways of doing it, but I'm gonna tell you what I did, how I personally solve these credits. So like I said, man, look at that student loan. Hey, there's a way to not pay your student loans and then get it closed, because I never paid a cent with student loans, and as you see, my student loans is all paid for, and I went to college and everything. But I don't know if I'm gonna tell y'all that, but hey, but look at that, bruh. Look at this. Woo! I can't believe I don't have no student loans and I haven't paid nothing, but that's another video for another story. But let's just say, for an example, the collections, right? You click this. This was one that was once upon a time a deal. Okay, so you see it says $112. All right, that was the collection from this company, right? This was AT&T. All right, so what you do is there's a number down here. You call this number, all right, and pretty much what I did, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I did, and I did this for every single account. So any type of account that you owe an amount, do this, because this is what I did. I would call this number, 800 whatever, blah blah blah. I would call them, hey, this is D, blah 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 blah. I give them my information, and this is what I said, right? I was like, I'm in the position of trying to find a job, but unfortunately my credit is bad, so this is like very, very important to me. You pretty much want to come up with a story that makes them sympathize with you. You know what I'm saying? Say something like, man, I'm really trying to change my life, which was, the honest truth. Say, man, I'm trying to, find a better job to take care of my family, my kids, just kind of butter them up a little bit. And say that you can either do this two ways. You can pay it off in full, or you can settlement. See, now as you see from here, I settled. And settlement means you don't have to pay the full balance, okay? So my full balance was $112. I didn't pay $112. I think I paid only like 50 or something like that, because just tell them, say this, unfortunately I'm not working right now, so I'm not available to pay the full balance. Is there any way that we can negotiate so I can pay a little bit and try to get this off my credit? Say that you are not in the position, you don't have the funds, you do not have the means to pay the full balance. That is key, okay? Because then they will negotiate with you and you don't have to pay that full amount, okay? Say for instance, there's a $2,000 collection on your account. Be like, man, I can only pay maybe $900 right now. And they'll be like, okay, I understand. But you still don't have to pay that $900. You can pay it in payments, okay? So after you negotiate it, tell them, hey, as I said earlier, I can't pay it in full. Can we make payments? And you can make like $50, maybe like $100 a month until you pay it off. So you can do it like that, okay? So that's what I did. I made my payments installments. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did, okay? So once I did that and I closed out all my accounts, this is what you see right here, all right? So there's different ways you can do it, but that's what I did. I settled in all my accounts. Once you close out all your accounts, your points will start to go up a little bit more because you closed all your accounts and everything, but you still gonna have shitty credit. Now you need to build your credit, okay? And the best way to build your credit is to get a secured credit card, okay? Don't get a regular credit card, all right? Because if you have fucked up credit, you're not going to be approved to get a credit card. So you need to get a secured credit card, all right? So go to your bank or whatever. If you got Capital One, I have Capital One. I went to Capital One. I said, I need a secured credit card. And what it is, pretty much you're going to give them money to get a credit card, okay? And the only thing you need to do on that credit card is just buy gas. That's the only thing I did with that credit card. Do not, tips, this is tips when you have a credit card. Do not max out your credit card. That looks bad. That looks terrible. Companies do not like it when you max out your credit card because that shows that you are not responsible with your money. Credit is just meaning that you're responsible with your money. You know how to manage your money. Do not max out on your credit cards, all right? So once you get a secured credit card, you're gonna give them probably maybe you can put $50 in or $100 in. It just depends on the limit that you want on your cards. So pay attention to this. Once you get that secured credit card, you have to make the payments on time. You have to make the payments on time. That's the reason why you get that credit card, so you can establish credit and you can build your credit. Every single month, pay it off on time. You cannot miss no months. Stay on track. Keep a calendar. Write it in your notes. Okay, on the 1st, on the 2nd is due. I need to pay it. Even pay it early. Okay, so pay it on time, but just use it for like minimal stuff. Minimal stuff. Do not max out your credit card, all right? And pay it in full. Pay it in full every single month. And once you establish that, after 6 months, you can increase your limit. So say you only have $200 limit. Once you make 6 months of good payments, then you can contact your bank and say, hey, I want to extend my limit to like 500 or maybe 1,000 or maybe 2,000, but you have to keep on making good payments. You cannot miss not one payment, okay? So once you do that, you're establishing your credit. Okay, good beans. Now, this is the most important thing that you need to do. You need to find someone that has good credit so you can be an authorized user. This is key. Authorized user. This is what boosts my credit up to the next level, okay? And what an authorized user is, find someone in your family, probably someone older in your family, probably like your mom, your dad, your grandma, your uncle, somebody. Find somebody in your family or someone that trusts you that has good credit. Find someone that has good credit and that has made good payments for a long time, but make sure they have a history of credit, like more than like 5-6 years. Okay, find someone that has good credit, that has good credit history. Okay, so what authorized user is, the person that you're contacting. Say your mom has 780 credit, okay, and she has a good credit history. What they're going to do, you have to tell them, they have to call their bank, okay, and say blah blah blah, I want to put such and such as an authorized user on my bank account. Okay, now what that is going to do, being an authorized user, is going to give you the benefits that they have on their credit. Okay, whatever good credit and good credit history they have will transfer to your account, and that's gonna boost your shit up like a motherfucker. Okay, so that's very important. Now, one thing that you need to know and that you need to tell your mother or your brother or your sister, whoever that you're asking to be an authorized user, tell them that your credit score is not going to affect theirs. Okay, that's very important, because they're gonna be like, why do I need to put you as an authorized user? Is that going to affect my credit score? No, that's not going to affect their credit score. What you do is not going to affect them. So once again, let me just break down everything once again in a nutshell, because I know y'all probably all over the place. All right, first of all, download Credit Karma. Okay, that's an application that's gonna tell you everything. Once you download the app, you have to take care of the accounts. The way to take care of those accounts, you can either dispute it, you can settle it, or you can pay in full. What I did, I settled, and little by little I closed every single account. But if you got the money, you might as well just pay for it in full and ask for a deletion letter. Make sure it is deleted. Very, very key. I don't think I said that earlier. Make sure that they delete it from your account, and keep tracks of your payment, because sometimes they will fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Make sure when you make a payment, ask for a confirmation number. Write it down, put it in your journal, write down that confirmation number, because you want to keep track of all the payments that you make. Okay, so once you close out all your accounts and everything, now it's time to build that credit. Step number 3, get a secured credit card. Okay, once you get that secured credit card, do not max that credit card out. Never max your credit card out at all. Okay, you only want to use that credit card for minimum purchases. Okay, never, this is a tip, when you have credit cards, never go above 30% of your credit limit, okay? Never go above 30% of your credit limit. So if you have $500 credit limit, 30% of that is 500 times 0.3. Whatever number that is, don't go over that, okay? So do not go over 30% of your credit limit, all right? And make sure that you pay your credit cards on time. You have to pay. You cannot miss a day. I mean, you cannot miss a month. Do not miss a month. Don't go over 30% of your credit limit. And most important, try to be an authorized user. Find someone in your family that has good credit, that has good credit history, that has a long-term credit. Call them, ask them to call their bank to add you as an authorized user. And what that's going to do, that's going to transfer their credit history, their credit, all their good credit is going to go from theirs to yours. And tell them it's not going to affect their credit at all, because they're going to be very concerned because they want to keep their good credit. Tell them it will not affect your credit at all. And even if you fuck up your credit, it's not going to affect their credit at all, okay? But just tell them that, because that's going to be like, they're going to be kind of paranoid and be kind of iffy, you know what I'm saying? So do that, follow those steps, and that's exactly what I did to build my credit up to 743. I know I said a lot. I hope y'all understood what I was saying. And that's about it, man. So I hope y'all took this down. Trust me, this will help you. Credit is very, very important if you want to take your life to the next level and start making these big purchases and doing things that really matter in life. But other than that, man, I hope this video helped y'all. Leave a comment down below. If you got any questions, I will try to get back to every single question down below. Other than that, make sure y'all hit that like button for your boy. It's your boy Damn D signing out, baby. Peace.